There are 3 drinks sitting in your kitchen right now that can double your stem cell count, starve cancer of its blood supply, and add years to your life. You have probably had at least one of them today without knowing what it was doing inside your body. And one of them costs less than 10 cents a cup. Your stem cells are your body's built-in repair system. More stem cells means more regeneration, more repair, longer survival. Fewer stem cells, and you are in serious trouble. But here is what nobody tells you. After the age of 60, your stem cell activity drops dramatically. Your body stops repairing and starts deteriorating. Joints ache, wounds heal slowly, fat accumulates, and your risk for heart disease and cancer climbs every single year. One of my patients, a 62-year-old woman with documented blockages in her heart arteries, came to me exhausted and losing hope. Her stem cell levels tested near the bottom. Her inflammation markers were through the roof. I did not put her on an expensive new drug. I changed what she was drinking. Within 30 days, her stem cell count had doubled. Her blood flow measurements improved dramatically. Her doctors were stunned. The pharmaceutical industry spends $48 billion a year selling you stem cell therapies, cancer drugs, and metabolic treatments as 3 separate problems with 3 separate bills, while 3 drinks you already have at home activate the same defense systems for almost nothing. What you are about to see are 3 drinks ranked from powerful to extraordinary. Pay close attention to number 1 because a clinical study proved it doubled stem cell production, and the drink itself costs almost nothing. Every source is linked in the description. Tell me your age and where you are watching from right now. I read every single comment. Now let us start with drink number 3, and this one is going to make you very happy. Dark chocolate, but not the chocolate you are thinking of. Forget the candy bars and the sugar-loaded milk chocolate. We are talking about real cacao, 80% dark or higher, turned into a hot chocolate drink. This is essentially a plant-based medicine disguised as a dessert. A clinical trial studied 16 patients who all had documented blockages in their heart arteries. These were not healthy young volunteers. These were people with serious cardiovascular disease. Researchers gave them 2 cups of high flavanol hot chocolate every single day for 30 days. That is it, just 2 cups a day. After 30 days, their stem cell levels had doubled compared to the control group, but the results did not stop there. When researchers tested their blood flow by restricting circulation with a blood pressure cuff and then releasing it, the blood flow recovery was vastly improved. More stem cells and better circulation from drinking hot chocolate. A separate and much larger study followed 20,000 people in Germany and found that those who consumed just 7.5 grams of dark chocolate per day, that is roughly 3 chocolate chips, lowered their risk of heart attack or stroke by 39%. The secret is the flavanols inside real cacao. Research presented at the American Society of Nutrition showed that these flavanols can cut off the blood supply that feeds cancer cells and are directly toxic to leukemia cells in laboratory testing. Here is the common mistake. Most commercial hot chocolate is loaded with sugar and barely contains any real cacao. You need to buy pure dark cacao powder, 80% or higher, and make your own hot chocolate with it. 2 cups a day is the clinically tested dose. Now, the next drink is one you probably had this morning and you had no idea what it was doing for your body. Number 2, coffee. You probably drink it every morning to wake up. But what coffee does inside your body goes far beyond keeping you alert. Coffee contains a natural chemical called chlorogenic acid, and chlorogenic acid is turning out to be one of the most powerful health compounds hiding in plain sight. It improves your blood flow, stimulates your own stem cells to regenerate your organs, strengthens your gut microbiome, which lowers inflammation and improves metabolism, and it directly boosts your immune system. One single compound doing all of that every time you take a sip. Now here is the study that changed everything. A massive research paper published in the journal Annals of Internal Medicine tracked 171,000 people in their 50s living in the United Kingdom over 9 years. These participants came from the UK Biobank database, which includes 500,000 people. The results were stunning. Those who drank 2 to 3.5 cups of coffee per day had a 30% lower risk of dying from any cause. Any cause. Heart disease, cancer, metabolic disorders, all of it. 30% lower risk just from drinking coffee. But here is what most people get wrong. Not all coffee is created equal. Organic coffee contains 3 times more chlorogenic acid than conventionally grown coffee. The reason is fascinating. Chlorogenic acid is what the coffee plant uses to naturally repel insects. When a plant is grown without pesticides, it produces far more of this compound to protect itself, and that extra protection transfers directly to you when you drink it. The most common mistake is drowning your coffee in sugar and artificial creamers. These additions spike your insulin, trigger inflammation, and cancel out the very benefits you are trying to get. Drink it black or with a small amount of plant-based milk for maximum benefit. Now, the number one drink that beat every other beverage in clinical testing is something ancient and incredibly simple. Number 1, green tea. This is the drink I teased at the beginning, and there is a reason I saved it for last. No other beverage on this list has this much clinical evidence behind it for stem cell regeneration. Green tea contains a natural polyphenol called EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate. It is part of a family of compounds called catechins that exist naturally inside the tea leaf. Whether you brew it with a bag, use loose leaf, or drink matcha, which is just powdered tea leaves, these catechins dissolve directly into the hot liquid. When you sip it, they are absorbed rapidly into your bloodstream, and your blood levels of catechins rise dramatically. And here is what catechins do. They lower your stress hormones, improve your lipid profile, fight cancer cells, and reduce inflammation throughout your entire body. But the headline result is this. Clinical research proved that green tea can double the number of circulating stem cells. Double. Not a 10% increase, not 20%. A full 100% increase in the stem cells flowing through your blood, ready to repair every organ in your body. But here is something most people do not know. Black tea can also double your stem cell count. People in Asia drink green tea. People in Britain drink black tea. Scientists used to believe that because black tea is fermented, it loses its potency. That turned out to be wrong. Black tea activates stem cells just as powerfully. Now here is the critical mistake that ruins everything. Adding cow milk or cream to your tea. The fat molecules in dairy form microscopic soap bubbles called micelles. These micelles trap the catechins inside them. The catechins cannot be absorbed by your stomach anymore. They simply pass through your gut and come out the other end. You get the flavor, but you lose most of the medicine. If you cannot drink tea without milk, use almond milk, cashew milk, or soy milk. Plant-based milks do not create this reaction. Now, before you go, there is one drink that can destroy everything these 3 beverages are building inside your body, and that drink is alcohol. High doses of alcohol directly damage and blunt your stem cells. The very stem cells that green tea, coffee, and dark chocolate are working to multiply. Alcohol tears them down. People who drink heavily have consistently shown damaged stem cell counts in clinical testing. But the destruction does not stop at stem cells. Alcohol spikes your blood sugar, and high blood sugar cripples your stem cells even further. It is a double attack on your body's entire repair system. Many people believe that a glass of wine before bed helps them sleep better. The science says the exact opposite. Alcohol may make you feel drowsy, but it prevents your brain from reaching deep restorative sleep. You stay near the surface all night. You are restless. Your body never enters the renewal phase where real cellular repair happens. So, not only is alcohol killing your stem cells directly, it is also stealing the sleep your body needs to regenerate them. The bottom line is simple. If you are serious about activating your stem cells and protecting yourself from cancer and disease, reducing or eliminating alcohol is not optional. It is essential. There you have it. 3 powerful drinks backed by clinical research that can double your stem cell count, starve cancer of its blood supply, and help you live a longer and healthier life. Dark chocolate for your heart, coffee for your metabolism, and green tea for the most powerful stem cell activation ever recorded in a beverage. Every single one of these is already within your reach. You do not need expensive treatments. You do not need a pharmacy. You just need your kitchen and the knowledge you now have. Now here is what I need you to do right now. If this video opened your eyes to even one thing you did not know before, smash that like button. That one tap helps this video reach millions of other people who desperately need this information. Next, hit subscribe and tap the bell icon, because I release videos like this every single week, and the algorithm will never show you my next video unless you are subscribed. And finally, Drop a comment right now telling me which drink you are going to start with today. Green tea, coffee, or dark chocolate. I read every single comment personally, and I will reply to yours.